The 7-day backup heads the remainder of the market as a $9.50 chance.
All right, here's the grand final. The VRC Oaks winner up against the New Zealand Oaks winner, Like a Lucy, and others in the Asahi Super Dry Australian Oaks. Here's Darren.
Preparing for a rainstorm of favourites. 1 filly and 4 mares to come, with Allow Counts in the Sydney Cup, Via Sustina, the Queen Elizabeth, Fangirl, the Queen of the Turf, and Commemorative in the last. It's a unique situation with so many short prize favourites. And there's the light, and we're ready to run now in the Australian Oaks. The 2 favourites drawn 2 and 1 in the rough and racing now. And Sun'N'Sand was about the first out. Treasure the Moment right there. Like a Lucy holding a spot. Ella Hazel's going forward. Verona Rose jumped all right, but being snagged back. And Dubai Gold Rush is slicing through the pack. You Wahng the fence, followed by Belle de Terre, and a couple off to Matrimonial. Sun'N'Sand takes the lead clearly now, turning out of the straight. Zipped about 2 or 3 lengths in front. Ella Hazel strides to second. Treasure the Moment third. Now You Wahng, they were vacating the fence there, so You Wahng's gone through on the inside. Now pulling is Belle de Terre. And Like a Lucy, drawn barrier 1, is now 3 wide in the early stages of the Oaks, looking to slot in. They're followed then by Verona Rose down on the rails from Dubai Gold Rush, and 2 lengths away to Matrimonial last of all. So Sun'N'Sand 3 in front at the mile mark from Ella Hazel. Then Treasure the Moment going to third on the outside of You Wahng. And Like a Lucy, McDonald got in now, and he's right on the coattails of the hot favourite Like a Lucy, the New Zealand Oaks winner. And here's a fun fact: she's a daughter of Darren, who won the Arrowfield Sprint here some 8 years ago. And Like a Lucy right on the tails there of the short prize favourite. Back third last in the race, Dubai Gold Rush from Verona Rose, and Matrimonial is the last one. 1,200 to go. Sun'N'Sand in front for Alicia Collett by a length and a half to the big roughie of the field, Ella Hazel, followed by You Wahng in third. A length further back, Treasure the Moment, looking to capture the Oaks double. Then Belle de Terre has been a touch keen in the run, and she's midfield on the fence. 3/4 the outside, Like a Lucy. Then Verona Rose, Dubai Gold Rush, and the roughie Matrimonial last of all. So Sun'N'Sand at the 800 metres, no change to the order. Out by a length and a half to Ella Hazel, then You Wahng. Treasure the Moment, brilliantly positioned, followed by Belle de Terre, and Like a Lucy. Now McDonald starts to rev her up a little bit, and she's peeling wider coming to the turn. Sun'N'Sand shows the way by a length and a half to Ella Hazel. You Wahng. Now Treasure the Moment in the white cap is 4 out, and 5 out is Like a Lucy, making a good strong run into the straight now. Sun'N'Sand shows the way by a length or so on You Wahng. Treasure the Moment, Like a Lucy. Ella Hazel is still there. 250 to go. Sun'N'Sand and You Wahng. Treasure the Moment and Like a Lucy. They're both starting to knuckle down now. In the centre, Treasure the Moment. She's really lifting. Sun'N'Sand in front, but Treasure the Moment captures the moment. Another big win, claiming the Oaks double. Treasure the Moment knocked off Sun'N'Sand, You Wahng and Like a Lucy. Then Belle de Terre. Further back, Verona Rose, Ella Hazel, Dubai Gold Rush, and Matrimonial.
Well, she's turned defeat into victory here today, because that was a very hard watch. Matt Laurie's heart, I'm watching him here now, his heart's beating at 100 miles an hour. He can breathe a sigh of relief, but that wasn't easy. Ronnie, they've never gone slower. They were flat out breaking 14s there for every 200 metres. They walked. It was a sprint home, and 2 roughies have given the top filly in the land a real fright.
Well, Alicia Collett would have thought all the Christmases had come at once there when left alone for so long, and she nearly pinched it. You Wahng got up on the inside, and I thought they were both in trouble, but class prevailed the last little bit. There's no such thing as a 2-horse race or a 1-horse race when you're looking worried about each other and forgetting about the horses up front. When it's a sprint home like that, you can get some funny results, but it come through at the finish. She just showed that touch of quality that she's got.
Yeah, I think the class really kicked in, Ronnie, that last 100 to 50 metres. I'm not going to say he knew that he had him on toast, because Alicia Collett, I couldn't agree more. She gave that horse out in front an absolute dream run. And she looked the winner when getting to about the furlong, but like I said, class kicked in at about the 50-metre mark.
Yeah, 2:33.27 the race time, 33.93 the last 600, a long neck by a long neck, a long neck by a long neck. So two horses that were never mentioned in this Oaks here today, Sun'N'Sand and You Wahng, have stretched this superstar filly to a long neck and a long neck. And that is 19 years since a filly has been able to complete the VRC and Australian Oaks double, and that was Serenade Rose. 19 years ago was the last filly to do what this filly has just done. And you can throw in the Vinery Stud Stakes for good measure. What a preparation she's had. The Angus Armanasco, the Cuny and the Vinery Stud, and now the Oaks. And she takes this streak to 8. 8 in a row now. She's only ever been beaten twice in her 11-race career, and they were both seconds. Matt Laurie has had a fortnight to remember. It all started with this girl in the Vinery. Last Saturday here at Randwick, he won the Sires with Vinrock, and now he comes back today with Treasurethe Moment. And she wins the Australian Oaks with Damien Lane on board.